All right, so the first book I'm going to do is Avengers number 18. I have not been keeping up with this book, but I feel like I'm obligated to keep up with this book now because Storm is now a member, even though
Oh,
she's been a
okay.
member before, but they're making a big deal now because reasons. So on the cover, you have Hyperion. For those who know who Hyperion is, he basically Marvel's version of Superman. It's pretty much beat the shit out of all the Avengers, except Storm is the only one standing in the background. Now, I'm gonna let you know up front. This fight never happens. So yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
bait and
bait
switch.
and switch. That's how they get you. Anyway, moving on to the story. Let's go. All right, so the book starts off with Hyperion flying through space, and he's right past Pluto, and the Avengers can see him flying through Pluto. He's moving at light speed right now from Pluto, and basically at the speed he's going at the Earth right now, he's gonna be like a bullet. He's gonna crack the Earth in half. Vision, do some sciencey computer shit. Estimate how fast it'll be before he gets here. And Vision, like, according to my calculations, he's going to be here in 5.5 hours. So, Jim McKay love his countdown and shit. So he'll be in 5.5 hours. We got to figure out how to stop an invincible bullet headed towards Earth. And they're like, well, shit, we don't know this. And they don't even know where he's at because it's 5 billion kilometers from Pluto to Earth. So they don't even know in space where he's at because he's moving too fast. Like, this perplexing even a god. But what about a goddess? And that's when
I'm too classy for this world. Forever, I'm that girl.
Storm walks in the room. We know all her Beyonce energy and shit. And Sam's just like, yeah, I recruited her because we need a mutant on the team because we need another voice, like that. And everybody is
Mhm.
just happy to see her, except T'Challa. He's the only one not smiling. I'm pretty sure he's pissed right now. He's like, Sam, what the fuck you doing bringing my ex-wife to the spot, man? Those vibranium wings, I'm getting those shit back. So yeah, I just translated for you. So anyway, he's back, and they basically sent Storm, even though she just arrived on the Avengers, she sent on a mission to go meet the X-Men. And Cyclops like, why the hell you hanging around with the Avengers? Why don't you come back to the X-Men? And Storm just laughed at him like, no, that ain't gonna happen. Because first off, you won't take orders from me, and I damn sure not gonna take orders from you. So we know this shit ain't gonna work. And plus, the Avengers, they're equals, even though Captain Marvel is the leader. They all see each other as equals, not like a leader and a strike force. She's like, okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, you're an Avenger now. She like, okay, so then they find Cerebro, and it is Quentin Quire. He's like, what's up, Avenger? And he kind of says with the hard R. So basically, she ain't an X-Man no more.
Okay.
So yeah. So anyway, they trying to get word on where Hyperion is, how to stop, because they don't even know how to stop Hyperion. Because like I said, he's Superman. So they get a phone call and like, who we got the phone call from? Hyperion? No, worse. And like, oh shit, who is it? And like, oh shit, it's him, Blade. Because remember when he tried to take over the world with the Vampire Army
With the
Nation and shit like
vampire
that?
shit,
And
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So they kicked him off the team after that shit.
Blood
So yeah.
oath. Or no, what
The
was it
blood
called?
blood
Blood
hunt, whatever like that. Yeah, the
blood
whole
hunt.
blood hunt
Blood hunt,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So even though he was like possessed and mind control like that, they're like, you got to go, man. You can't be on the team. So you're like, cool. You keep me on the team, but the thing is, I know about Hyperion because that whole Heroes Reborn shit, like back in the 2021 that we reviewed when what's the name?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Was that Jason Aaron or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah, it was Jason there. Yeah, the Squadron Supreme. So he's going back to that. So he's like, so even though they rebooted the universe back to the Avengers, Hyperion jumped over from that universe to this universe. That's why he's so pissed. So he's like, since y'all took my world, I'm gonna take your world. But Blade told them how to beat Hyperion. Just like Superman has kryptonite, he has a weakness too. His weakness is vibranium. And Black Panther like, oh well, shit, why'd you just say that?
Huh?
We got that. So yeah. So they decide to go to the Sanctum Sanctorium. Scarlet Witch goes to talk to Doctor Strange and Clea. And like, okay, so Blade gave us a tip on how to kill Hyperion. And like, no, I'm not listening to Blade. He just stabbed Doctor Strange here not longer. He's like, I got better. It's okay. They're like, yeah, but I still don't trust him. So yeah. So we got the Sanctorium, and you got the mutants, and you got Asgard. Sam just leaves Thor there. He's like, hey, Thor, when you get the thing set up, let us know. And he's talking to Lady Sif, and Sif like, oh, let me guess, Midgard is in danger again. She's like, yep. Did you tell him? She's like, no, not yet. So what is he planning to tell him? We'll find out later on. Okay, so now the plan, since they know that vibranium is a weapon, they're going to drop a vibranium bomb like in its pathway from Pluto to Earth. And it's going to be just big enough that they know. They were like, well, what if he sees it and skirts around it? Like, Vision, like, nah, he ain't going to do that because he's going to fly so fast, he won't even notice it's there. And when he flies past it, it's going to kill him immediately. You know, so I'm like, man, the Avengers killing people. So that's when they decide to make the mind the soul, and the eyes. So they combine that way they can completely find out exactly where Hyperion is. So now they know where he's at and they know where to pinpoint him on there. So they're like, okay, so all we need to do is just drop this bomb in there and kill him and be done with it. And Vision like, should we really be doing it? I mean, should we really be killing Hyperion? And Carol's just like, look, he left me no choice. I'm the leader of the Avengers. I got to make the hard decisions. This is not a hard choice. He's leaving us no choice but to kill him. And Vision just like, well, fine, that's what we're gonna do. We're like, wait a minute. I thought about something. She was like, okay, he tells the ship or the computer or the city, whatever the hell they're doing, send him to another dimension. She like, send him to another dimension, but like I can send to another dimension, but it's gonna take me 5 hours to actually close it. And by then I won't be able to he's just gonna just hop out the dimension and come right back on his schedule. He like, what if we gave him a choice that he didn't want to come back? She like, what are you talking about? He was like, look, here's the thing what we're gonna do. We're gonna send to another dimension, to this specific dimension, and I guarantee you that'll be it of it, and we won't have to kill him. Like, okay. So they send he's flying and he goes from Earth 616 to Earth 901. And he's there. He's like, what the fuck am I? He was like, it don't matter. I'm gonna just fly back to the entrance and just go back and kill him anyway. And that's when he gets this message from this robot that the Avengers sent in that same universe. He was like, Hyperion, I know all about you. I know what you're doing. Hyperion, like, I don't care. And he starts attacking the robot and he sends with the Earth. He was like, wait a minute. I know you lost your Earth, but what if we gave you another Earth? So basically, what Vision did is they took them to another Earth that doesn't have superheroes there. All they got is people fucking on the planet, going wild, going crazy like that. And he's basically, the robot is telling them they need a hero. You can be that hero. So yeah, you can fly back and destroy the Earth in 616, or you just stay here and be the hero that you've always meant to be. You're like, huh? And that's it. So Hyperion just stays in the universe and doesn't fly back and leaves him alone. Meanwhile, Thor and Storm are having a conversation, and Thor is just like, "Did you take the invite? Are you going to be an Avenger?" You're like, "Yeah, I'll be an Avenger." You're like, "Good, because they're gonna need you." You're like, "What do you mean they? Are you not going to be there?" You're like, "Nah, I can't." Because in the Thor book, that whole he's being accused of murder, he's going to go deal with that shit in the Mortal Thor book. He was like, "So I got to leave." But the thing is, that's why I'm glad you're here because the Avengers are going to need a Thunder God. The end. So yeah. So Thor's out, Storm's in.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. So bait and switch, but I still like the story. That was it. It just because I really bought the book thinking that Storm and Hyperion was gonna like square off or some shit, you know. What do we got here? Great drawing. Yeah, good drawing on there. So yeah. But we'll see
Man,
where
there's
it
a
goes from
bunch
there.
of fucking-
They're coming in. They're coming in hot. Yeah.
maybe.
All right.
Oh,
So
seriously. Yeah, she's naming. Yeah, she's. Oh, yeah, she's commenting on the Destro stuff. Yeah.
yeah.